In the book of Acts of the Apostles, in its chapter 25 verse 11, we encounter one of the most dramatic and decisive moments in the life of the Apostle Paul. This historical account takes place in Caesarea, the administrative and political heart of Judea under Roman rule. The city, known for its magnificent port and impressive architecture, is also the setting where Paul faces Roman justice, represented by the procurator Porcius Festus. Paul had been brought to Caesarea to be judged, after being falsely accused by the Jewish leaders of Jerusalem of causing disturbances and defiling the temple. These accusations were serious and endangered not only his life but also his mission. After 2 years of imprisonment under the government of Felix, his predecessor, Festus assumes office and decides to reevaluate Paul's case. In a meeting where the accusers from Jerusalem present their charges without conclusive evidence, Paul defends himself skillfully, insisting on his innocence and his rights as a Roman citizen. Paul's situation is complex. Despite his clear and convincing defense, Festus, who seeks to curry favor with the Jews, suggests that Paul be sent to Jerusalem for trial. Aware of the intentions, and probably the dangers of a trial in Jerusalem, where his opponents would undoubtedly seek his death, Paul makes a bold decision. He invokes his right as a Roman citizen to appeal to Caesar, saying, "If I have done anything wrong and deserve to die, I do not refuse to die. But if there is nothing to their charges against me, no one can hand me over to them. I appeal to Caesar." This appeal is not only a dramatic twist in his legal case, but also marks a key moment in the spread of Christianity. Appealing to Caesar meant bringing his case before the emperor in Rome, the heart of the Roman Empire. This act not only underscores Paul's shrewdness and steadfastness in his defense, but also reflects his unwavering mission to spread the gospel to the ends of the empire. Paul's decision to appeal to Caesar also reveals his deep knowledge of Roman law and his ability to use it to further his evangelistic mission. In this context, the figure of Porcius Festus is also significant. As the new procurator, his handling of the case reflects the tensions and challenges faced by Roman governors in turbulent provinces like Judea. Festus's decision to accept Paul's appeal was not only in accordance with Roman law, but also allowed him to divert a potentially explosive problem from his jurisdiction to the highest authorities in Rome. In conclusion, the verse in question not only recounts a judicial episode but also immerses us in the depths of the politics, law, and society of the time. This event is crucial not only for understanding Paul's life and strategy, but also highlights the complexity of the environment in which early Christianity operated. In this tense and pivotal moment, Paul not only defends his life but strategically advances his mission beyond, towards the center of the ancient world, Rome. By appealing to Caesar, Paul not only seeks a fair trial but also strategically moves towards a new stage for the spread of Christianity. By being sent to Rome, Paul would have the opportunity to preach the gospel in the heart of the Roman Empire, a key setting given that Rome was the hub of the era's trade and cultural roots. This move is not just a defensive tactic but also a calculated step in his evangelistic mission, leveraging the empire's structures for Christianity's expansion. Paul's decision to appeal to Caesar also highlights his deep trust in divine providence. Throughout his ministry, Paul had faced numerous challenges, including imprisonments, beatings, and constant death threats. However, his firm belief in God's purpose for him strengthened him to face each adversity with resolve and hope. This episode is a clear example of how his faith guided his decisions and actions, trusting that even in the most discouraging circumstances, his mission had divine backing. Paul's interaction with Festus also reflects the complex political dynamics of the time. Festus, upon assuming the procuratorship, was under pressure to establish a peaceful relationship with local Jewish authorities. This put him in a delicate position, balancing the demands of Jewish leaders with Roman laws and policies. Paul's appeal to Caesar allowed Festus to resolve a difficult case without significantly alienating either party, showing how judicial decisions were often influenced by political considerations as well as legal ones. Additionally, Paul's status as a Roman citizen is crucial in this account. His citizenship afforded him certain rights and protections not available to most inhabitants of the empire. The right to appeal directly to Caesar was one of these privileges. This detail not only underscores the importance of his Roman identity but also prompts us to reflect on the diversity within early Christianity itself, which included both Jews and Gentiles, slaves and free, rich and poor. The reaction of the Jewish leaders to Paul's appeal is also worthy of analysis. Their insistence that Paul be tried in Jerusalem, where they likely hoped to influence the trial or even orchestrate an assassination attempt, demonstrates the severity of the conflict between early Christian communities and Jewish authorities. This illustrates not only religious tensions but also the social ones that permeated the region during this period. From a broader perspective, Paul's journey to Rome, resulting from his appeal, is a testimony to the cosmopolitan nature of early Christianity. His teaching and preaching knew no bounds, transcending the ethnic, cultural, and social divisions of the ancient world. This aspect is fundamental to understanding the rapid expansion of Christianity and its eventual establishment as a majority religion within the empire. The episode also highlights Roman legality and its impact on the provinces. The ability of a Roman citizen to appeal to Caesar is an example of how Roman laws provided a mechanism of justice that, while not perfect, offered an important recourse for those under its jurisdiction. This not only reflects the extent of Roman power, but also how individuals like Paul could use these legal structures to their benefit and protection. Paul's appeal to Caesar ultimately led him to Rome, where according to Christian tradition, he would continue his ministry until his martyrdom. This final part of his journey not only marked the culmination of his evangelistic mission, but also symbolized the penetration of Christianity into the political center of the ancient world. Paul's arrival in Rome, therefore, was not only the result of a series of trials and appeals, but a divinely orchestrated act that would have profound repercussions in the history of Christianity. Finally, this account highlights the intersection of faith and law, the individual and the state, as well as the intricate web of social, political, and religious relationships of the time. Paul's story and his appeal to Caesar are a vivid reminder of how early Christians navigated and often utilized the structures of Roman power to facilitate the spread of their beliefs, demonstrating the adaptability and resilience of this new faith. Each of these points not only enriches our understanding of the biblical text in Acts 25:11, but also provides a more comprehensive view of the cultural and spiritual dynamics of the ancient world, highlighting Paul's figure not only as a missionary, but as an exceptional strategist in the historical and political context of his time. And so we come to the end of this presentation. Thank you for being part of our channel, a space where we seek to share divine wisdom and reflections on faith. I send you warm greetings and a big hug. Until next time, and may God bless you.